All right, I might be back. I don't really know. I can't tell. Hey, you see me? Okay, cool. Looks like my chat is toasted for some reason. Hopefully it'll catch back up. Elsewise, we'll just look at these lovely messages that were left here, and I will deal with unborking it later. Oof. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, man. Yeah, technology is foobarred today. Heck yes, it is. It is foobarred all the way. Well, I think my modem is kind of toast. My Time Warner Now Spectrum modem is kind of garbage, and it keeps jumping back a little. Yeah, it's jumping back a little like Groundhog Day, Bluch, or Happy Death Day or whatever. I hear Happy Death Day is a fun movie. I haven't seen it yet. Um, anyway, so I think I need to get a new modem from them. I think that's going to solve my problem because it usually dies around Saturday nights at some time. But that's the way it goes. I don't know. We might have to keep it short and sweet tonight, y'all, just because stuff is kind of messed up and like my chat bot is dead for some stupid reason. I don't know why it would be dead. It ought not to be dead. It ought to be alive. Oh wait, maybe I can make it come back. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Don't panic. Nobody panic. I wish I could throw a hat across the room and make it land on a door. That was from a long time ago when I used to wear fedoras. I haven't worn a fedora in a while. They actually look kind of okay on me when I'm... Huh. Well, there we go. There's a huge chat. Great. So, width. There. Okay, that kind of worked. That's enough. It's been a long time. Yeah, I usually have that door closed, but I look kind of okay in a fedora when I have a beard. It's just hipstery enough, and I'm a professor, so it kind of fits a little bit. Anyway, woof. Finally got it working. Good times. Hey, Bijou, how's it going? You said 1423 three times in Bedford, just 233. I don't know what that means. I'm a bad referencer, I suppose. All right, so I got some cool stuff. Pipe to go with it? No, I've actually never smoked a pipe. It sounds complicated, and I don't really smoke. Um, so, no, I haven't done a pipe yet. I was kind of tempted to get one of those e-cigs that looks like a pipe. One of my professor friends has one. It looks like a Sherlock Holmes sort of pipe, and I think it's kind of fun. But, nah, it's not really my jam. I haven't done it. All right. So, what I was going to say before all my technologies died on me is that is that I got some cool stuff. I got like a package in the mail yesterday from Rickshaw Bags. I've been sort of stalking the Rickshaw site for a while. Take a swig and the level doesn't go down. It's just a bigger glass than it looks like. That's that's the way to go. I've been sort of stalking the Rickshaw Bags website for a long time, and Audrey met Mark in San Francisco, and got a hold of him as we started talking. He gave me a little bit of discount on some stuff, actually a very nice discount to check out some things. And so I have some things to show you. Firstly, I got this sweet bag, which y'all can barely see because there's a bunch of stuff in the way. Let me move this down. There you go. This is a Rickshaw bag. This is the medium zero messenger bag. I got a cool like R in orange. The inside is bright orange sailclothy type stuff. I got organizers inside, which you can't see because it's too dark. I'll do another review or bag opening or something sometime soon. But yeah, I'm really psyched about this bag. It is, of course, in professorial tweed, which is that is kind of my forte. I dig that. I got this sick Fountain Pen Day hat because Fountain Pen Day is coming, and I haven't got a new hat in a while, and this one looks pretty dope. So I got that. I think it's referred to on the site as a dad cap, which is kind of funny. But like this is the kind of cap I remember. Like a lot of my hats are like this, so maybe I'm an undercover dad. I don't know. And then he sent along, though I didn't order, these were sort of sent out for review, all kinds of pen sort of related stuff. I got a question here. Let's see. Do my students know my fountain pen affliction? Not fully. They definitely know that I have fountain pens. Usually people notice when I'm writing stuff on. They're called Elmos or something, but they're basically like a digital projector that looks like an overhead. I'll use that for some things, and they will notice that I have a nice pen. And sometimes people are like, "Ooh, that's a cool pen. Let's talk about pens," which is neat. A girl in the front of one of my classes uses mild liners, which is if you're not familiar with mild liners, they look like this kind of. They're a type of highlighter called the mild liner, and they're not super bright or anything. They're just like these cool colors. Like they come in like this is sort of a salmony peach, and they've got a gray and that kind of thing. I like them a lot. And so she uses those. So we talk about pens and that kind of stuff, but not really. I don't tell them about my channel or anything like that. I try to keep it kind of, like work-life separate, that kind of thing. Got to keep a distinction between students and, I don't know, pals. People carry around a TWSBI. Yeah, I don't, I do carry around fountain pens all the time, but nobody's ever mistaken any of mine for a vape rig, or if they have, they haven't said anything. All right, so fountain pen sleeves and such. This is one that you've seen before. This is the single pin sleeve. They've all got plush on the inside. This has got a black plush, so you really can't see it on this camera, but it's there. Let me take the pen out. It's got a black plush in there. It's very nice and soft, and it matches tweed. He made these to match the bag, so I'm kind of psyched about that. The inside is orange, so I'm not gonna lose them, but that's pretty cool that these match the bag. And then it says single. Here's a dual pin sleeve, which is neat. Well, I think the single pin sleeve is a little bit too close to the Franklin-Christoph stuff. They don't make a dual pin sleeve, so I don't feel bad at all about having that. This is a pretty neat sleeve. It's got 2 pins in there. This one's a Rotring 600, so it's a fairly good sized pen. Fits in there perfectly. This one's a little Schaefer 440. Thanks, Oscar, if you're still here. But yeah, it's very nice. Stays kind of flat, which I like. Maybe I'll try sticking this in my pocket. I got this last night, so I haven't really had a chance to go anywhere. So you've got single and then you've got dual, but also the Clover, which is pretty cool. This has 4 pins in it. Let me get a little bit of light here on my face instead of just behind me. There we go. This is the 4-pin Clover variety. This way? There we go. You can kind of see, dang it, that stupid chat thing is getting in my way. But you can kind of see that. I was curious about how this is going to work with 4 pins in it, because without any pins in it, it's pretty flat. It's just like, it's basically 2 of the doubles sewn together. In fact, if you look in the center there, you can kind of tell that that's what's going on. This is pretty cool. I haven't carried it in a bag yet, so I don't really know how practical it is, but I think it'll work out really well, actually. I've got no qualms about it coming apart or hurting a pen or anything. I will say that one of the Clover leaves is slightly smaller than the others, so I put a skinnier pin in there. But these other 2, these are Franklin-Christoph's 31 and 02s, and they fit in just fine. So, it's no problem. And the Clover is pretty sweet. You can get them in a variety of colors and that kind of thing. You can do custom colors. He does a bunch of stuff. And I think Mark does a lot of this on his own. I'm not sure how big Rickshaw is, but I get the impression that it's a small shop. So they do a lot of custom work. And then one last thing, which is not tweed, and that's totally cool, is a pen roll. They started making pen rolls, and these are actually a really nice pen roll. This is the most impressive thing, I think, in terms of new stuff. But this is the pen roll. It's made out of the same kind of canvasy stuff that the regular pen sleeves and such are made out of. There's an elastic band that goes around. This has got one of these little closures, so you can tighten it up. And you open it up, and it's orange plush on the inside. So your pens are only touching plush stuff, which is pretty cool. I like the combination of the black and the orange, of course. I threw some pins in there just to see how they fit. They all fit really well. Even my little bitty Bexley. This is a Bexley Owners Club or something edition knockoff. It's not the Owners edition, but same acrylic and all that stuff. But this is actually very nice. Very nice as a pen roll. It's got the canvas, which just gives it kind of like this like EDC sort of thing going on, but it rolls up pretty tight. And then I like that you can easily snug it down to keep it closed. I think that's cool. One of the problems with pen rolls a lot of times is that you have to like do like a bunch of wraps, and it's kind of hard to get into. This is a little bit faster. So far, I think I'm gonna like this a lot. So yeah, that's my Rickshaw haul. I've got all manner of pen sleeves and rolls and all kinds of stuff to check out, and I'm pretty psyched about that. So, you try pretty hard to keep your IRL friends away from your internet identity. The rest of my friends all know. I don't think anybody doesn't know. I'm pretty sure everybody does. I don't care about that. I spread the love of fountain pens wherever I go. But students are a whole different, like, it's a different dynamic. It's a different set of relationships. Like, as a professor and as a dude in academia, I don't want to even have like the appearance of being creepy or like favoritism or any of that kind of stuff. So like if Audrey and I go out to eat or something and one of my students is waiting the tables, I won't sit in their section, that kind of stuff. But after the semester's over, we can go out and have a beer. That's cool. But during the semester, I keep it real divided between like my professor-ness and my like friend groups. So regarding cases, can I give a shout out to the Lilith Labs Smart Fit case? Super cheap from Cult Pens and slim enough to fit inside an inside jacket pocket. Lilith Labs Smart Fit case. Let me see. I've got a bunch of those Lilith Labs. Lihit. Whoa, it's not typing. Oh, go. No, it's a notebook cover. Smart Fit camera. Here's a JetPens one. Oh yeah, those are cute. Yeah, I've got one that I've actually been. They come in a lot of different forms, and one of my bag in a bags is like the one I put my laptop in is a little tab. This is one that I've been carrying around for a long time, several years. This is pretty cool. This has actually got a bunch of pins in it that I might be selling, so I've been keeping them separate. But it keeps pins on either side. It doesn't have a divider, so I just throw one of these like microfiber glasses cleaning cloths in there to protect things. Keep them all separate and keep them from touching. But yeah, these are really nice. They're well made. I like the material a lot. I don't know the one that fits inside an inside jacket pocket, but it must be one of these little carrying pouch guys I'm looking at on JetPens. But they seem pretty cool. Pretty cool. OPS. Oh, Ohio Pen Show. Duh. I totally forgot that was next week. Yeah, it's cool that that the Ohio Pen Show falls on Fountain Pen Day. That's neat. Also, fun fact: Fountain Pen Day is Audrey and I's 10th anniversary. So we'll have to do something. We don't really do much for anniversaries most of the time, but maybe we'll do something fountain pen related. I don't know, maybe not. Have I tried any fun inks lately? I've been really trying to keep up, or rather catch up on ink reviews. So I've been emptying more pens that I've been filling. The next review that's coming up is Frankly Blue from Robert Oster. It's the one that was made for Federalist Pens. Hey, thanks for the congratulations. So cool inks I've been using lately are... lately I've been using this Itzamna, which is a Califolio ink. You might be able to get a hold of that from somebody in Ohio. And then this is Olivine from Monteverde. I've got a few Monteverdes in pens right now, and I really kind of dig them. I haven't had a bad one, honestly, so check that out. Hold a pen meetup for Fountain Pen Day / your anniversary. I don't know. I think it would be kind of short notice, and I don't really live near any fountain pen people. Although I guess our pen club meeting will be that Sunday, so that's close enough. That's close enough. So I've been using those inks. I recently made some more mix, as I was saying, with a good water-resistant blue. This is my mixed Night Balloon from Sailor Storia. I mix Night and Balloon together 1-to-1, and you come up with this beautiful blue color out of a green and a yellow and blue makes green. Huh. This is green and this is like green and blue, I guess. Anyway, so you might try that out. It's a little bit expensive, but if you get samples, it's cheap enough. Capri Blue and Canyon Rust. Canyon Rust is real cool. I've got that in a few pens, actually, and I'm a big fan. I've got Cafe Crema from Robert Oster inked up right now. I'm really enjoying that. Um, Robert Oster Bronze I've been using a good bit. That's pretty freaking weird and cool. I haven't used Capri Blue, I don't think, yet. Bondi Blue is one that I'm really into from RO, but Capri Blue is pretty cool. I've got a sample of it. I've been meaning to ink up and haven't yet. Lately, I've been annoyed by inks that look great in swatches but are too light for actual writing, like Apache Sunset. Apache Sunset is like that. It's way too light. People think it's darker because of swatches, but it's really not. It's much lighter. If you want something that's darker like that, the new Golden Aspen from Noodlers is good. That was one for Colorado Pen Show. Habanero is pretty good. But yeah, I am annoyed by inks that look really cool in swatches and don't look that great in person. Or in writing. And that's why I don't just do swatches when I do reviews. I do writing too, because you can't tell from a swatch, really. It gives you like a rough idea and help you remember, but it's not great as like a final guess. Let's see, Andy, how are you liking the Rickshaw Zero Messenger? I got it literally last night. I opened it up at like, I don't know, late last night. So I haven't used it yet, but I do think it's really well made. The material is very cool. This is their Performance Tweed. It feels nice. I do wish that it didn't just have the Velcro. I got some straps added, but it's got straps and Velcro. I might get a piece of Velcro to stick over this Velcro tab. One thing that's a little bit weird about these cases is that, and bags and stuff, is it doesn't really show the inside of his bags on the website. I've been meaning to mention it to him, but for people like me, maybe I did mention it, I don't remember. But anyway, people like me want to see the inside of it. And what's cool about these is that they're modular, so you can get different inserts to put in there. So this is the big organizer. There we go. If I move it over here, it goes dark. Anyway, this is the big organizer, and this is really very cool. And it goes on one side. I actually didn't know that this bag had Velcro on each side. So I'm pretty psyched about that. I thought I was going to have to choose between laptop or organizer, and it turns out I don't. Anyway, long story short, this Rickshaw bag is real good. I think it's very cool. I will start using it next week when I go back to school. Favorite Rickshaw pen case design? I really like the one that looks like the Nock case. I don't have it handy right now, but it's really good. The Duo pen case is very cool. I think I'm going to really like this one because I always have a fountain pen and a ballpoint in my pocket. Hey, Brian. And so I think this dual pen case, I think this is going to be a winner. I'm really a big fan of this dual one. But this pen roll, if you need to carry more things and you're traveling more, I think this is a very good option. I'm really liking that so far. So, I mean, it depends on what your use case is, but I think the double's probably my favorite right now. Yep, Canyon Rust, totally awesome. What else? Any vendors still have Golden Aspen available? I have no idea. I actually don't keep track. I haven't been on the internet much this week, if I'm honest. I had graded like 130 papers this week, and I'm exhausted. So that's really most of my like screen time has been grading papers. Yay! See, I think Papier Plume Sazerac is also too light. It's not saturated enough for me. I wish it was darker. It's a cool color, but I wish it was a little bit darker. I think Golden Aspen is a good color if you can still find it. I don't know. I'd check out Anderson Pens. I'd check out Van Ness. I'd check out the people that were at the pen show because I think they probably just bought it there and took it home. That's my guess. I wasn't there. But I would check those two because I think they were both there. That'll be good. Well, Tom, somebody's got to make you feel guilty. I will take that job. Yeah, you got to grade, man. That's the thing. It sucks, but it's part of the grading, or it's part of the job. Right now, my LMS, my learning management system, tells me that I have about 40 things to grade. So, you know. Let's see. There's a lot of papers. Yeah. So, Bijou, if you're going to go into academia and you're going to teach it all, grading is the worst part of teaching. It's so much work. Let's see. What's my favorite black? I've got two of them. Well, three, I guess. So my standard go-to black is always Aurora Black because that's the one that works best in all the pens. But I really like Noodler's Aurora Black is super good and very, very black. It's supposed to be Aurora Black? No. I want to say it's Aurora Black, but no, Noodler's. Shoot, what's it called? I'm having a brain cramp right in front of you. Um, Can't remember. There's one that's very cool. Quink Black I haven't used. And then one that I really like, but it might be too pale for you, is Kiwaguro from Sailor. It's a pigmented black, like a nano pigment black, and it's Borealis. That's it. Is that it? No, Dark Matter. That's the one I was thinking of, but it's a little bit lighter. Borealis Black, super dark. Yep, thank you very much. Bonaparte Kunosa. Or something. It's hard to see. It's very small on my screen, too. That needs to be bigger. Let's go ahead and make that bigger. Heart of Darkness, also pretty good, although I've never used it. Pearl Noir. Oh, man, I hate Pearl Noir. That is a black ink that I loathe. It just will not work in a pen for me. I have tried it in a whole bunch of pens, and it is utter trash for me. It doesn't write. It's hard starts. I hate it. I had unrelentingly terrible stuff. I wasn't there for a club meeting. Pelikan 4001? Yeah, Pelikan 4001's fine. It's a little bit on the dry side, but it's fine. Interesting. I didn't know we had a club meeting where we looked at 20 blacks. That's cool. I must have missed that one. I did miss the last one, I think. It was right after the Pelikan Hub. I don't think I... yeah, I don't think I did it. I don't really do black inks much either, but if I do, it's Kiwaguro, maybe, mostly. Some people need to use a black ink for like professional purposes, and some people just like black ink. Audrey, for instance, likes a black ink. She's a fan. And black ink is the highest selling color. But 32 samples of paper unlabeled. That sounds like fun. Yeah, that's cool. I've not done that. But yeah, 4001 is good. I have a bottle of it around here somewhere. I bought it from you, Tom. I don't have my hands on it, and it's not out, so it must be that I already reviewed it and put it away. I don't remember. I remember it being fine. I've never used just straight up Sailor Black. Aurora was first on off-white papers, Pelikan on white and bright white. Huh. Was it a darkest black, or I don't know what the test was because I wasn't there. I think as far as like Aurora Black is hard to beat. 4001's also very good. I haven't had a problem with any of the Pelikan inks, aside from them being a little bit dry. Hold on a second. Let me see when Audrey left. 4:35. So yeah, I don't know. Only black I have is Noodler's Black is lab notebook ink. Oh yeah, you need one. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Scientific criteria is blackest black. Cool. Cool. Yeah, that Noodler's Black is good for that. I think Audrey usually just used ballpoints for her lab notebook, but she was out in this field a lot, so she was using like Write in the Rain a lot of times for a lab book. Not so much solvents, but except for water, which is a solvent, I suppose. But, YouTube is telling me I'm offline, but I'm definitely not because y'all are still talking to me. Oh, there I am. Cool. All right. But yeah, definitely try out that one. It's also inexpensive, which is a nice thing to have. Is an inexpensive black ink, and 4001 is 4000. Yeah, 4001, not bad. Hey, Anzen, you caught it here just at the end. I'm probably gonna end it soon. I've got in-laws in the house, and we gotta go and get some dinner and that kind of thing. And Audrey's on her way home, so I'll probably be ending it pretty quickly. But I'm glad you made it here. We had all kinds of fun technical difficulties at the beginning. That was good times. Yeah. Did I get anything else cool? I think that was kind of it. Stuff that's upcoming right now. I have 2 Clio Scribent pens that are going to be done this week, and at least for Robert Oster, Frankly Blue. I don't know, maybe some other stuff. I'm slowly whittling through. Brilliant Black. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, they call it Brilliant Black. It's just black. Yeah, that's the one. Particle Edelstein is not much more than a dark gray. Yeah, not Edelstein. Nope. that is not a very dark black. I don't think it's supposed to be a dark black. I think it's supposed to be a dark gray, right? Yep, give that one a try. J. Herbon and Clat de Saphir. No, I don't think I have. I haven't tried that many J. Herbons, mostly because I haven't really liked any of them except for... I like the glittery ones. I think those are pretty good. I like the base colors a lot of times. And I like Lita Tay. There aren't too many of them that I like. Mostly browns. The orange, I used Orange Indian. It was terrible. I used... oh, wait. Clat de Saphir? Nope, haven't used that one. It's kind of like a purpley blue, right? I might have a sample of it. I'm pretty sure I do, but I don't think I've ever used it. Or something to loon. Maybe I'm thinking of something to loon. I don't know. It's an awesome green, huh? Quite dry and matte. Ugh, I want to stay away from that. That doesn't sound good to me. I'm not even going to try to say that name there, Brian. But it was an awesome green, and that's cool. I love a really nice green. I'm a big fan of greens. I have a few here on my desk. This one's still got a green in it. This is Robert Oster's Green Lime, which I'm into. Got some reds, got some oranges. Diamine Pumpkin, I need to do that. Dang, I need to do that immediately so I can get it out for Halloween. Pumpkin for Halloween, yeah. Diabolomintha sounds pretty cool. I've heard it. It's like a light green, right? Doesn't it seems right to me, but it's been too long. I don't really know J. Herbon very well. We have it in the States, but it's not my favorite. Identical to Irish Green. Oh, well, that's cool. I have been using Irish Green, actually, thanks to Sandra, who may or may not be here anymore. I don't know. But it's good. Oh, hey, Denise. If you're watching on TV, then you won't see the conversation. Oh, you'll see it now. It'll be on the side of the screen. Sorry. You might have to restart. I don't know. I was having problems with it. Yeah, Pearl Noir. Some people like Pearl Noir. I can't use it. It's not for me. Pumpkin's a great all the time, but great for this season for sure. Heresy, if I use Diamine Blue Velvet and Huge Platinum King of Pens, the King Eagle. Yeah, dope. There's nothing wrong with Diamine. I like it. I've never had a bad experience with Diamine. I'm a big fan. Well, I mean, you get the Diamine funk sometimes with like their greens and oranges, but it's no big deal. Just shopping. Man, people around you must think something weird's going on. If I could stick to one single ink brand, what would it be? Oh. I mean, at this point, maybe Robert Oster, if I'm honest. Oh man, I really like Sailor too. Yeah, Brian. Heresy would be Bay State Blue. If you put Bay State Blue in a King Eagle... Wait, Platinum King of Pens? You mean you have a King of Pens that's made of platinum? Because Sailor makes King of Pens. But a Bay State Blue and a King Eagle nib would just be a paint. You'd just be painting the walls. Ultra Black is pretty cool, but it's not... Well, I remember my swatch does not look all that black. Yeah, Sailor inks are all awesome. I haven't... Oh, hey, Denise. Yeah, you're there. It's fine. I need to use it. Huh. Wait. Let's see. Is there an FP ink as dark as India ink? Not really. Thomas, you've used Bay State Blue in your Pelicans and stuff? Oof. I've got Bay State Blue in one Preppy, and it's a cool color, but it tends to be a little bleedy in my opinion. A little feathery, and it's not... Like, the color's cool, but as far as being a good ink, I don't know, man. The Container Store. That place is a little bit weird. Yeah. But the Container Store is very cool. I thought it was kind of weird when I went in there last time they were selling luggage, but I mean, I guess luggage is a container. Counts. My face is all splotchy from being out in the sun. Yeah, you can't fill an M1000 from a Sailor bottle unless you take out that stupid little insert. And if you do, then it's kind of okay. But I don't think I've put Sailor in my big Pelicans yet. I don't think I've had that. But yeah, no, you can't do it with a tiny little Sailor bottle. Those bottles suck. The good bottles, the old Bung Box bottles, and I have 3 of those. And man, they're way better. It's too bad they can't get them anymore because I dig them. Hey Arthur, IKEA is not as good as a Container Store. I don't know. I do love me some IKEA. I hear we're getting an IKEA out in Cary, local folks. We'll have a close IKEA. That'll be cool. I do love some IKEA. I spent a lot of time in the lighting section of IKEA. I don't know why. I never really... Oh, IKEA's better than the Container Store? Yeah. I think so too, but look, there's not an IKEA anywhere near here. We'd have to go to Charlotte. That's far. New garage cabinets, very fancy. Does anyone sell ink filling bottles other than the Visconti contraption? TWSBI makes one, but it only fits some of their TWSBI pens. I don't know of any others. For whatever reason, ink filling is kind of it's kind of a niche that nobody's really gotten into much. Just bought Sailor Soughton, still in post. What's your opinions on it? I don't know exactly. The first time I used Soughton, I was really disappointed in it. I didn't like it at all. But the second time I used it, I really liked it a lot. So I guess I'm going to go with I like it a lot, but it's cool. I don't know. I think IKEA might be better than the Container Store. I mean, look, I can't buy a couch at the Container Store. Or sweet curtains. Or whatever weird other thing you want. You can't buy plants at the Container Store. I don't know. Whatever, they're not a sponsor, so we're done with them. Let's see. Have I tried the Ink Miser? I have not tried the Ink Miser. It sounds like it'd be pretty cool, but I don't really... It seems just like that little stupid plastic thing they put in Sailor bottles. It seems like it would be just as bad, so I haven't tried it. TWSBI internals can be removed for other pens. Yeah, I mean, then it's just an ink bottle, though, right? It's not or an inkwell. It's not like a... The cool thing about the TWSBI deal is you can screw a TWSBI onto it and then turn it upside down and fill it. It fills perfectly. You like Aurora Blue, huh? Yeah, I don't like Aurora Blue at all. It's purple. It's not even blue, and it's dry. It's not for me. I don't dig it. It's a standalone, huh? Get a good feeling anything with a few mils. What do? Do you just pour it in there? I don't know. Whatever language that is, Arthur, I don't speak it. Visconti filler works with all the Pelicans. Yeah, the Visconti thing I think is supposed to. Travel cases for international short cartridges. Well, I mean, the Pelican cartridges come in like a little metal case. Franklin Christoph sells this thing that's meant to be holding nibs, but you could totally put international cartridges in it. Otherwise, J. Herbon sells these cute little like metal drums. Those are adorable. Mont Blanc, yep, they have a case. Pour it in as a cone shape unless you fill a large nib. Huh. That sounds dangerous. I don't know. $195. Yeah, of course. That seems fine. Arthur, bro. I don't know what that means either. A plastic baggie? Yeah, you can just take those in a plastic baggie. That's true. International cartridges are pretty tough, and they're not going to bust open unless something really bad goes on. Pirate Reserve sells a nice little thing. Like, their ink comes in a cool little thing for that, so maybe that. Altoids 10, see? The good ideas just keep on coming. Yep. Those are good. Your wife needs to be fed. Yeah, I need to go and get some. We're going to get from pizza from my favorite place, so we need to go and get that for my wife for when she gets home, because I also want pizza. Plastic cap on the Jan Budo bar, plastic over the rubber band is okay. Yeah, that's fine as long as you're not traveling with it. But yeah, you can use that. No reason not to. I don't advise putting plastic under the cap and then screwing the cap on. That doesn't work particularly well. It ruins the seal, so don't do that. But if you don't have a cap, then yeah, just put a plastic thing over it. Yeah. Or you could buy an empty bottle from one of the online vendors that they use for samples or something, and then just take the cap off of that. What kind of pizza? We have a pizza place around here called Mimi's Pizza. It's a local thing. There's only one of them, but it's named after this dude's grandfather who started the pizza place. And I tell you what, they have the best pizza. It is so good. There's like a Cajun crust on it. The cheese is great. The toppings are awesome. It's great. They have green olives. Green olives on pizza. Dude, if y'all are sleeping on green olives on pizza, get you some green olives on pizza. It's amazing. Homemade pepperoni pan pizza. Yep. Tom, get some grading done, bro. All right. Okay, folks, I'm going to call it here today. Sorry for the short and often interrupted thing, but sometimes technical stuff goes terribly. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. We will have another hangout probably next week for Fountain Pen Day. Have I ever tried an Architect nib? I have. And they're kind of hard for me to use because I rotate. Architect nibs are very particular for writing angles, so remember that. Anyway, I will see y'all later. Thanks very much for hanging out and putting up with this broken up stream, folks. And I will see y'all next week. Take care. Peace out. Oops, wrong computer.